Game Pass updates, achievements are back, and EA Play for PC. We're going through all the news that is dropping this week on Xbox right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm Matt. Welcome to Assemble. It's show number 2 for the day. And I'm excited and I got lots of coffee in me. I've had Tim Hortons, I've had my double and I'm just firing off, and I want to fire off all the news with all of you. So let's talk some more Xbox, shall we? Achievements are back. Achievements are back on the Xbox app. Finally, yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this update. We had it before and they took it away and now they're giving it back to us. So good job, Xbox. Microsoft had overhauled the entire app in 2020 and tried to streamline it all. And basically it kind of felt like they were just trying to redo everything and get it all kind of fresh and ready for the new console drops for the Series S and X, and they did just that, but in the process they removed all of the achievements on mobile. So now we're actually going to get this feature back. The program manager over at Xbox had an article on The Wire and was quoted saying this: "We heard the fan feedback that our community wants achievements brought into the Xbox app on mobile. This month we're testing various achievement experiences in the app and starting with a limited set of players and then rolling it out to everyone." The other thing that they did note on top of the app within this Xbox Wire detail, they talked about FPS Boost mode that has already been introduced on a lot of titles, and obviously we're seeing it come out with more games. A lot of the Bethesda titles, some of them are actually getting to be able to take advantage of this mode, and they added in that a new feature that is coming out is the actual toggle for HDR and FPS Boost. So you're going to be able to toggle auto HDR and FPS Boost on and off, which, like for the backwards compatibility titles, which, to be honest, I don't really know why you would not want to have the boost. I like boost. It's just fun to say boost. And Game Pass continues to just expand and just keeps taking on more and more and more. And well, frankly, it's just good for gamers. For the March update, we're actually seeing more titles coming out for Game Pass later this month. And some of the standouts are obviously going to be Outriders that we've talked about here on the show. But we've also got titles like Octopath Traveler is coming to Game Pass. And some are coming exclusively for the PC side of things, and all others are coming available for both PC and Xbox. So for March 18th, Star Wars Squadrons is coming out. We mentioned Octopath Traveler. Nier Automata is coming out for PC. Now, Undertale's coming out for everything from PC, console, and xCloud as well. And there's other titles that are in there too, but just some of the highlights for me that stood out, that's what's coming out for Game Pass. So again, with all of that, April 1st, we have Outriders. They're continuing. We got the Bethesda deal where all those 20 games are already out across Game Pass. Like, this thing is heating up, guys, and it's expanding. What do you think about the new updates that have come out and are coming out for all of March? It seems to be pretty exciting. We got a couple of good games in there. And the last bit of news that dropped just today was through the press release from Xbox on the Xbox Wire is that EA Play with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is coming to PC. On Thursday, March 18th at 2 p.m. Pacific time, players on the PC side are going to be able to finally get their hands on EA Play with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And for the PC players, this is a really great value add because it just increases the library overall. EA Play built into Ultimate, I've truly enjoyed it. I love the fact that I get titles where I can go back and replay The Sims a bunch of times. I can go in and I can play Need for Speed. I can play the Madden games. Like, there's a lot in there that if you are wanting to be able to get your hands on as a PC player, up those graphics, you got the fancy cards. You've got the ray tracing and the drivers. You've got like really cool drivers on your graphics cards. But games like Titanfall 2, Need for Speed series, Need for Speed Heat, Jedi Fallen Order is on there as well, which has gotten a lot of updates on the Xbox side. So being able to play that with a beefed up PC is going to be really, really cool. And this all goes back to just previous episodes we've talked about, guys, where it seems like Xbox just continues to just be dominating things and really running away with the conversation at the very least. PlayStation has just amazing first-party titles that are crushing it. Ratchet and Clank is going to be amazing from all accounts. And we have a ton of amazing first-party games on PlayStation side to look forward to this year. But for every time I seem to be turning things on in the morning, Xbox is generally the main point of conversation. And I wanted to be able to bring you guys a little quick update on the news and what's coming out, because it seems like they just keep adding more and more to Game Pass on a pretty good level, on a pretty high level. And these are games that we've looked forward to. And they're games that we've been wanting to play, like Star Wars Squadrons I've been wanting to get my hands on. And I think it's really awesome that PC players get EA Play. That's going to be a really big change and a big boost for the PC market to be able to get their hands on that with Game Pass Ultimate. And for 20 bucks, we're gonna be able to get a lot of value out of this thing. So what do you guys think about all the drops that have been coming out from Xbox this past week? From everything from Outriders being exclusive day one on Game Pass to the Game Pass updates, EA Play with Game Pass Ultimate all coming in under one for PC players. Does this work for you? Is this getting you guys excited enough to be able to play this? And do you feel like if you are new to the Xbox ecosystem, this is something that would really kind of entice you to be able to jump in? It at least lets me get very excited to be able to jump into some titles that I wouldn't necessarily go out and purchase, like Star Wars Squadrons, but I want to be able to try that guy out, as well as Outriders when it comes on April 1st. You guys with your fancy PCs, you get all the crazy graphics, you got the RTX cards, this is the fanciness, it's ridiculous. I have a PC too, see? I don't suck that bad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here on Assemble. I'm Matt. If you can and you like the show, do me a favor and hit a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy all the content we do here every single day of the week. We've also got Marvel content in DC, and we're going to have our Justice League Impressions episode, by the way, coming up after we watch that 4-hour epic adventure. That's on the channel too. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, thank you for assembling with us. See ya.